Alright, one time, uh, I was picked up some people. They were super drunk, and walking home it was too cold, so they called a cab. But the guy let his girl in, and Eminem was on the radio. So I asked the girl, is Eminem all right? He'd be pretty misogynistic. And she said, yeah, that's fine. And then the guy got in the other side and starts bitching at me immediately. Well, you're playing Eminem in front of my fucking woman. It started going off on me. I go, hey, I asked her already if she doesn't want to hear it, and she said it was okay. So if you want to get out right here, right now, go ahead. I don't mind. And of course, they stayed in the car. And of course, they didn't tip me much because they were pissed off that whatever. Guy was just a dick. But there's that time, and another time I have one Bruce Springsteen song on my playlist, and I just play my own playlist all day long. It was like 9 days worth of music or something. Fast forward through whatever anybody doesn't like, or turn it off if nobody wants to hear it. That's another thing. I'll tell you about that a little bit. But I have one Bruce Springsteen song on my playlist, Born to Run. And I think that Born to Run is the greatest rock and roll tune ever made, period, hands down, love tune, all of it. It's just so cool. But at the time I didn't like it because it was overplayed on KMET down in Southern California. But so I'm playing that, and this guy hops in. The Boss? You're actually playing The Boss? What a horrible pen. Start going off. I was all, hey man, calm down. If you don't want to hear it, I'll turn it off. And he still kept bitching about it. I turned it off, and he still kept bitching about it. It was like, God damn, man. Fucking relax. So, then, alright, so uh, um, many times people hop in and say, hey, can I play my music? No, I don't want to hear your music. It's only a 5-minute ride. You can deal without hearing that. If you don't want to hear my music, I'll turn it off, whatever. I don't care. Turn it back on when you're out. It's no big deal. Because my motto is, if it'll offend somebody's grandma, then, probably ask if it's okay to have on, So, no, I don't want to hear your music. And then they'd play it through their phone, which sounds just incredibly horrible. I don't know why anybody would do that, and why you can't wait the 10 minutes to get to the new place and listen to your own music. All that, it just all plays into the same thing. It's just a pet peeve of mine, and it's like, no, we're not going to play that. Sorry. And also asking requests, you have any of this? Well, yeah, but I'm I'm driving, I'm not going to be a DJ. So, I had a lot of problems with that. And, I mean, outside of a hotel, there's a drinking fest going on the east side of town, went all the way to the west side of town. And outside of this hotel, the guy, I had one of those things on the 40 freeway coming back, going 65 miles an hour, and this idiot's trying to play my music or whatever he can play on his. And I was pissed. I was like, just turn that shit off. I don't want to hear it. That's it. You don't want to hear mine. I don't want to hear yours. It's okay. It's not like a huge conflict. But he made it a conflict because he was a drunk idiot. So, I'm pissed by that time. I own my own company, and I don't care. I don't care what they write about me in the reviews. I just don't care. But I'm outside of this hotel. I drop them off. They pay me. They get out of the car, and I go, fuck you fucking pricks. Just pissed. And drove off, And, the front desk heard it. Everybody heard it. But, yeah, I was pissed. Who do you think you are? Oh, you're drunk so you can act like this, you fucking prick. So, yeah, that was one time. And that other guy, too, with his woman. I was being totally respectful because Eminem isn't respectful sometimes. So I was, hey, is it all right? But and then I had, people hop in saying listening to my music and saying it was like coming down off of mushrooms because it was so eclectic. And I had some people, I'd be playing the Smiths and they'd be thanking me for introducing them to the Smiths, the young college kids. And then sometimes they would know the Smiths and sing along with it. I'd ask them which is their favorite. Every time, what's your favorite Smiths tune? Is Panic all the time. And I agree, Panic is a good song. But also, Queen is Dead is a good song. So many more good songs. And Morrissey, good songs in Morrissey too. But, so there's that. One time I was going down to, I had Sirius at the time. I used to listen to Howard Stern. And there was it was when Artie was on there, and they had feces eaters. And I said, hey, I mean, we don't have to hear this if you don't want to. And all of them were like, nah. And it was a mix of people, strangers. I was doing one of those, doing an airport run for Friendly Cab. They had an American Airlines voucher system also. So I was taking a bunch of those people down, and it was business people and old lady and really mixed up, eclectic, again I'm using that word, mix of people. I mean, they all said, nah, I want to hear it. And then Artie says, let me ask you something, what if you eat a turd, will you shit out a hoagie sandwich? Everybody started busting up. But it is interesting. I mean, it's crude, yes. Howard Stern is crude, yes. But it's interesting. I mean, it's something nobody ever talks about. But it's there, people do some weird things. So there was that. And I used to listen to talk radio everywhere I went. And I used to listen to Little Steven's Underground Garage, too, because I was on at like 3 in the morning. And, it was on the radio, which was cool, and just some really good music. And the way he would introduce the things, the blah, blah, he's a good DJ. But, so I got addicted to that, and then they put Little Stevens on to Sirius, and I was listening to it on that, too, but it wasn't with Little Steven doing all the DJing, it was just the music, which was good enough. He has really good taste in music. All the old punk rock and Rodney on the Rock things, things like that. Poor man. It was some of the best days of my life. I had so much fun back then. What else? Oh, Guar. Yeah, the guy that did the Boss. What, you listen to the Boss? What a joke. Well, his girlfriend was the one that called up, and she bitched at him while he was in the car doing that. She's all, what are you doing? And I texted her and said, hey, I'm going to go see Guar tomorrow to Orpheum. Have him meet me there, if I could have some fun. I mean, I wasn't like calling him out or anything, but Guar is a fun show. And it was. It was just so much fun. Right before Dave Brocky died, I got to see him. And I don't know if it was him or I was wearing a Huntington Beach shirt. The old insignia. This insignia. Where is it? That insignia right there, upside down. But I was wearing that t-shirt, and this guy taps me on the shoulder and says, yeah, I'm from Long Beach, and we used to go down to Huntington Beach and bang all your women. I mean, I was kind of shocked that somebody would say that to me, but I kind of laughed about it because, I never had any luck down in Huntington Beach. It was all in Flagstaff, and we were standing in Flagstaff. It was like, I had to come here and bang all your women here in Flagstaff. was my immediate thought, but I didn't say that. It was just, I don't know, just fun. It was a fun time. I was wearing a white shirt. Maybe it wasn't Guar. Maybe it was Suicidal Tendencies. Yeah, I was wearing the Huntington Beach shirt because of Suicidal Tendencies, and he said that. No, Guar was, I just wore a white, undershirt, t-shirt. I think I still have that shirt. Never washed it. It was all bloody from the show. But, anyways, we're at 10 minutes, so I've babbled on long enough. Bye.